In the seats, cooking with the rich.
Thank you so much for clocking in with your girl Lo. Welcome back to my channel. If you do enjoy the video today, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you want to keep updated with the updates and uploads that take place on this channel, please hit the bell below. Thank you so much in advance. And Black History Month is upon us. Black Excellence Month is upon us. The month of February is here. So in honor of this month, I am dedicating myself to wearing the color black with every video I upload this month. And I just like how black looks on me. So there's that too. And I want to thank the subscribers, that I have gained the past 2 weeks. Like, thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. In order for there to be growth, there must be support. So I love that you guys are enjoying the content that is flowing out of me. And I'm enjoying the support that is flowing out of you that I'm getting back. So thanks, you guys. Thanks. And let's just get right into this Talk with Lo story time on the cringe-worthy side of online dating. And we're going to get into some deep topics that might touch some people's toes. Step on people's toes, but we're still going to do it. We're still going to do this video. So for me personally, I never had to partake in online dating. I met my husband at a country club, and no, I do not mean scones, teas, and let's do water polo. I think that's a thing.
Elegant dinner party for the most elegant people in all of New York.
No, this was peanuts on the ground, beers all over the place, cowboy boots, and we're listening to Blake Shelton on blast, that kind of country club. So I met him there. So I had no need for Hinge, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, Bumble, and all those things were starting to get really pushed by the time I was married. But my younger sister, who we're gonna call her Gold Dust in this story, she does partake in some of these apps. She entertains herself with these things occasionally. And if I was an expert of these dating apps, which I'm not, no. But if I was the person who collected data for these companies, I can come to a very clear conclusion that these dating apps have a way of delivering some of the most cringe-worthiness, despicable, you know the word I'm trying to say, difficult to wrap your head around, awkward, most craziest, why in the world did I download this app anyway moments. So I'm going to be reading you guys off a text message that Gold Dust sent me. Okay? And as I'm looking at it, I hope you guys will enjoy the video or the image that I'm going to display on the screen for you all. Okay? All right, I'm going to stop talking like a professor because my throat's starting to hurt. So, of course, for the sake of this video, I'm going to scratch out names for the, just the sake of privacy, okay? But we're going to call the young man in the story, we're going to call him Muffin. Okay, he doesn't have a muffin top or anything, but I don't know why Muffin just comes to my mind. So, Muffin Top decided to message Gold Dust. They were talking for about a week and a half. He made it very clear that he had interest in her, and it was very obvious that Gold Dust was black and Muffin is white. No issue there. But we're gonna get into the download of their conversation. Yes. So this is what Muffin Top had to send her. I said Muffin. Okay, Muffin. Oh, so I guess before we got into the really meat into this conversation, they were obviously discussing what they do as hobbies, and Gold Dust explained that she is an author or writer, and if you want to follow my sister, she does do books on Wattpad. I will leave her link below. Yes, go support my sis. But Muffin Top, I'm gonna call him Muffin Top. Muffin Top follows with this. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I have a question. Just don't get offended, okay? In other words, there's going to be something that's about to offend you. So please prepare your mind and your emotions in 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I'm scared. But yeah, sure. My sister's so cute. Trying to be respectful.
Trying to be respectful.
So it's not gonna be respectful. As I can. But I'm obviously into black girls, okay? Okay. Are you like a whitewashed kind of black girl? Are you like a whitewashed kind of black girl? Question mark. Okay, we're gonna get into a point already. See, I sometimes find myself in the deep holes of YouTube, and I find a lot of men. Yes, looking at you, men. Looking at you. And a lot of black men. It's not just white men or Hispanic, Middle Eastern men, men who are Asian, Latin men. It's not just this is not just for one specific man. But I see a lot with black men because we are that one race that we just like to, beat women down, and we just, I don't know why. But anyway, I see a lot of black men explaining how black women are dramatic when it comes to situations that they deal with when they're asked to be put on dates, that we're being dramatic. We need to get over ourselves. Stop being so picky. Stop being such a choose me, a pick me kind of girl. And I said that's really pushed a lot, and I see a lot of black men agreeing with that. And it's used as a reason to disrespect or play around with black women. And there is some tainted black women out there also that disrespect black men, that belittle black men. I'm not saying that. But as a black woman, I see a lot of black men explaining that black women are dramatic and their issues that they have with dating. They need to get over it, that they need to stop being a pick me so that they can compete with other races to attain men, or specifically eventually have a relationship with a black man. That's pushed a lot. But when I get situations like this, and my sister's very young, she's in her 20s, there is issues that we deal with when we're being there's issues that we deal with, okay? So, try to be respectful as I can, but I'm obviously into black girls, okay? Are you like a whitewashed kind of black girl? And let's see how my lovely sister responded. See, she's calmer than me because I wouldn't be. I know how to keep my composure and keep things classy. But I'm the type to, break down someone's head theologically and be like, well, what does it mean to be black? And define whitewash. I'm here for the, I want to know what's going on in your head. So let's see what my sister said. I'm going to try to imitate her. I really want to know how to answer that, question mark. Laugh out loud. But I don't think so? Question mark. Laugh out loud. This guy got a lot of guts saying laugh out loud after this question. Laugh out loud. Do you talk white or ghetto? Laugh out loud. LOL. It seems you're whitewash. I was only wondering because I'm into black girls, of course, but more so whitewash. I feel like I'm being hecka disrespectful trying to explain. Laugh out loud. I'm sorry. And my sister explained, I definitely don't talk ghetto, if that answers your question. Laugh out loud. It does. Laugh out loud. I'm sorry. Okay, before I start digging into Muffin Top, let me just play devil's advocate or try to see his reasoning behind this question, okay? Because I'm not gonna deliberately say, oh, he's just so wrong and he's just so awful and he, like, you guys have to throw the racist word around. I'm not gonna get. But it's when you express your type, but then you find a way to belittle another type. And what I mean, and I hope this is coming out clear, it's fine to ask a black girl, hey, if I was Muffin Top and I wanted to be actually respectful, I would ask, hey, I was wondering, like, what type of girl are you? Like, what would you say your personality is? I know some people are gonna lie, and some people are gonna try to downplay what they are, and you can't really always convey that type of personality traits through a text message. But the way I would ask, hey, I'm wondering what type of girl you are. All right? Okay. Then my sister could explain, oh, well, this is really what she's like. She's very adventurous. She loves coffee shops. She likes walking through the city. Very intellect. She likes literature. She likes to read and write. She can be a bookworm. Very strong work ethic. Can be very opinionated, but very respectful, very calm and collective, and knows when to speak. when she's being asked a question that is challenging. She can debate like crazy. In another life, Goldust is a lawyer, okay? So, that can maybe convey, or the type of music they're into, that can maybe convey what they are as personality types. Now, let's say if you are a white guy and you like being around black women who are not, on their floors twerking, or they don't have such I'm be honest, like such a, their accent or their dialect is hood, it's ghetto, like I'm just being frank, to be honest, like where it's hard to understand them, or they're being being really extra loud and you feel you can never take them nowhere. Or they have no composure, they have a short fuse, they're not collective. They're it's very hard to be at peace with them, and I can understand that because I've had friends in the past and boys I have dated who were like that, and I was like, man, dude, can we just go to the mall and not like a fight break out, or we're getting escorted out by security, or have a friend who they don't have to show up to the mall in sweatpants and sneakers and with their bun up. I'm like, you really already want to fight already? We just rolled up to the food court. So I can understand that. I do understand that. But it's all about delivery, you see, because when you tell a black woman, oh, are you whitewash? Okay, well, what does blackness equal to you? Does black only equal ghetto-ness? Does blackness only equal loudness? Does it only equal stupid or not educated? Doesn't know how to speak? Is that all that black is to you? In order for me to be acceptable, I have to have a splash of what you guys consider white, because it's not just one type of white person either. Because I have met some very proper white people, and I have met very ratchet white people. Okay, so you see what I'm trying to say? So it's almost like, hey, like your blackness made you as a splash of white, so that I can then be attracted with you and okay to date you. Because if you want a black girl that's whitewash, what does that look like to you? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's in a way, it's like, hey, your blackness is it's just black, so make sure there's some whitewash in there. As if black people, we can't be proper or have good dialect or smart or calm or collective. Like, that's just not a thing. I feel like Muffin Top, if he didn't want to piss someone off, he could have simply said, hey, like, are you cool and collected in situations? How do you handle conflict? Where are you from? Hey, can I do a voice call with you? Can we get on FaceTime? You get what I'm trying to say? Yes. I just don't like the delivery. It's just very like, hey, make sure you're not too black. You can take us out to places. We are out there. We're not like this like zip, like this foreign thing that's just so phenomenon that's just whoa, black people are proper. Like, okay. And I understand why he would say he's being disrespectful, because to get something out, okay, for this to be, okay, how can I say this? For something like this, the way Muffin Top delivered it, and even if he delivered it in a very calmer way, the way I explained, or even if he didn't use the words he used, it can, especially in the climate that our country is in, it can be very hard to deliver what you really want to ask somebody. Like, I want to know, like, what type of black person you are, what kind of woman are you? I get that. I can understand people ask that, but the kind of climate that we are in, I know that this was hard for him to ask, because my sister could just flip out and cuss him out if she wanted to, but she didn't, which I truly appreciate. Yes, amen. But I can see on his part this being like kind of like heart racing to bring this up. I get that. And and I appreciate him just saying, like, I know that this might be coming off disrespectful. At least, I'm happy he's supported with that, because some guys are like, yes.
This is what I'm asking you. Answer me, I'm waiting.
You're a white guy, and you're trying to contact a black girl, and you guys are exchanging information, and she asks you, hey,
what kind of white guy are you? And you're like, excuse me? She's like, yeah. Like, I'm wondering, are you like the type of white guy that's like a nerd? Are you like, are you trying to go like hunting and like you vote for Trump? Or are you like a type of black guy that listens to rap music? And, are you okay, like being a ghetto white boy? Are you like a ghetto white guy? Or are you like a normal white guy? Or a stereotypical, like the average white guy? What are you? Because I only date proper, typical white guys. I'm not gonna date a white guy that acts black. Or I'm not gonna date a white guy who's average. You have to have some type of black splash in you in order for me to date you.
How would you feel? You'd be like, I don't need you I don't need you in these inboxes, blocking you. You tell me a guy want to do that, you're like, girl, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for answering this question. You get me? So yeah, so my first point to this video is learn how to work your vocab and make it different, because this type of thing that a lot of black women are dealing with, or women in general. Or I mean, even guys. I don't know because I'm not a dude, but I know a lot of women are dealing with these type of comments. And you should never feel like your race, the color of your skin, your hair texture, your body shape. For guys too, it's not just exclude from girls. You should never feel like this is less than. Because if Goldust went on a date with Muffin Top, I kid you not, on the way to that date, she's gonna be thinking about this text message. She's gonna be thinking about this and thinking, okay, well, what does whitewash mean to him? Does that mean my hair needs to be straight? Does that mean I need to have a certain type of clothes? I gotta speak a certain way. I can't roll up, speak, listen to a certain type of music. Like, what does whitewash mean to him? And the whole time, you'll feel like your own skin is out of place. Like, I hope this fits his whitewash window. Like, yeah, buddy, you Muffin Top. You just tainted a date with Goldust. Pretty much what happened. Pretty much. And then my other point, also too, do you guys think that this dating apps are making us so much more distant that we're not knowing how to convey conversation? We're not understanding the importance of tone, the importance of delivery, of being socially aware of what things are going to sound off over text. And we're kind of losing this essentialness of meeting in person and getting to know a person over time. Do you guys feel like we're really being rushed to just get to know people, that we're not even thinking about what we're asking people? It's just, okay, what can I check off the list to ask this person? Not really get to know the person, if that makes sense. What demographics on these dating apps do you guys think is gets the most struggle? Do you think it's black women? Do you think it's black men? Do you think it's people who are overweight? Do you think it's males, really macho guys? Are they expected more than maybe a nerdy guy? I guess, what demographics you think have the most struggle on these apps? And I love the way Goldust responded. She responded so collective and so calm. I can tell that she was annoyed with this question and she wished it was more handled in person, because she handles those type of conversations well in person, very well. But I guess I really want to, the reason why I appreciate how Goldust handled this, my sister, is because she really showed that black women, we can be very calm and collective. And even when we're delivered questions that can be very belittling, very offensive, very rude, very really, dude, you didn't want to maybe ask this in a different way, or maybe in a better way when you see me in person, that we're not ghetto and we're not just in your face cussing you out. We are approachable. I really, really want to fight over that stigma. Because if you are black, or if you're not black, but you really want to date a black woman and you want to approach one, and you feel there's some type of mutual attraction, or there's something mutual there, do it. Of course, be respectful, and please be socially aware of what you're asking someone. The worst thing I think you can do with anyone is to make them feel that who they are is less than, and that they should be reaching another level of something in order for you to be attracted to them. Because if you're going to do that, what Muffin Top did, then don't even bother approaching a woman of any skin tone. Don't bother. Goldust is amazing. I think she handled that very well. I would have been a little bit more trying to get in his head and we'll break down all these things of why this is your standpoint. Probably a little too deep for a dating app. But I think she handled it well. And Muffin Top, if you're out there, Muffin Top, I don't know, dude. You might want to just I don't know. You have black friends in your circle, or maybe someone that can, not even if they're black, they can kind of help you with your delivery through these dating apps, I think you might want to take a couple courses. No shade, but you really, I didn't like the approach to my sister, so it's a little personal, Muffin Top. Questions I want you guys to ponder on and to discuss with me, because this is a talk with Lo. Number 1, do you think that Muffin Top was in the right? Well, personally I don't, but it's personal. If you do, I would like to know why. Also, 2, do you think these dating apps and the way they are set up give us the need to feel rushed to get to know people, where our questions and our tone of voice, the end goal is not getting to meet this person eventually, it's just to get out what we want out of this person in an hour conversation. The end goal is not really to connect with this person, to have these type of conversations in person. Hope that makes sense. And also 2, do you think that there could have been another delivery that Muffin Top asked those questions? Do you think for black women, even if you are not black, I would still like to know your opinion. Do you feel like black women from an outside view or inside view, if you are black, have to reach this whitewash box in order to be acceptable to other men? And if you don't, or you do think that, why? Or do you guys just think that black women, no matter how that might look, no matter how much that gift is wrapped up, do you think it should just be accepted as it is? And also 2, do you guys just think that these dating apps are just getting more crazy and crazier every year, and that they're really defeating the purpose of what they are truly meant to do? So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for clocking in with your girl Lo. It is time to clock out. I would love to hear your guys' comments. Tell me some crazy stories yourself on these crazy dating apps, you guys. They're a mess. Thank you so much for clocking in with your girl Lo. It is time to clock out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
The